Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is number 2 video, just a recap. Number 2 video of a restoration project. A rather badly damaged George Butler straight razor. And when I first saw it, I thought this one's fit for the bin, because it had a great big split about 2 centimetres so from the toe end. So I'll just put it to one side. Anyhow, George Butler and Co. We go back to the mid 1800s. So puts this razor almost like 200 years old. So I thought I'll have a bash. It's a shame to throw. I hate throwing good razors out, and they're a good maker. So this is probably the original box. Maybe. So it's had a great big split down, yeah, about a centimetre, something like that from the end. So what I've done is I've ground it down and given it a barber's notch. There, you can see it there. Nice little barber's notch on there. And polished it up with some green oxide and jeweller's rouge. So it's nice and clean again now. It's got the traditional trademark of George Butler. On the tang you will see art. There. It's got art in a little circle, and then George Butler name. And I've honed it so it'll pop a hair anywhere down that blade. So now to the shave test. Oh, by the way, the handle is showing its age, shall we say. It's got quite an interesting patina. I've polished it up, it looks alright. So here we go. Oh yeah, it's really smooth. Really very smooth. I'll just show you the spike point. What I've done with this point, I don't know if you can see, the point was really lethal. So what I've done is I've just rounded it slightly, just slight round on the edge. You can do this with a piece of a glass bottle or a glass. Just wipe it like that a couple of times, maybe 4 times, and it's enough. So you can still get into the corners of, you know, your attachment and all that. But you haven't got to worry about nicking the fleshy part of your face. So you think there, look. That's what the spike points do if you're not careful. So it's shaving really smooth, gliding through. You can probably hear it, but you can't feel the thing. So you can be quite accurate in the corners, you know. Had quite an interesting bike ride yesterday. Just going off the subject a little bit. And we've got snow here last night and today in Slovenia. However, I needed to get down to the town and do a bit of shopping, you know, Christmas shopping. And before you set off on a motorbike, it's best to always check the weather to make sure there's no imminent severe weather which you get in this country. Anyway, so I'll check the weather and everything looked okay. Blue skies. So I set off, it's about 40 miles, not very far. Pretty cold. I had to stop every 20 miles to take my gloves off and warm my hands up on the gearbox. And it only takes 5 minutes, but otherwise your hands freeze, your extremities. Everything else is fine. Anyhow, I'm done with shopping. I was walking back to my bike and I was just putting my helmet on and I looked up towards the hills and I thought, oh, looks like there's some mist rolling in. You get a lot of mist in this country. Anyway, I looked again. It wasn't mist, it was snow coming in over the hills. Oh, Christ, you don't want to be on a motorbike in the snow. So I packed up all my gear and oh, you can tell Christmas shopping at this time, people just abandon the cars, albeit in the car park, but it's just stop right in the middle of the street and get out and walk off, and like queues behind them, you know. Anyway, so I set off on my bike. And I'm getting closer to home and I think, oh right, I've got it. I've missed the snow. I could see it there in the distance. And then as I got to the last town, Kazina, I had to turn direction, so I started to head sort of sideways into it. I thought I would put a spurt on. It'll miss me, hopefully. You know, I think I'll do a bit of sculpture around my tag with this point. Anyway, cut long story short, I made it home. Before the snow came, and boy did it come down. I would have been a bit knackered if I would have got caught in that. So that spike is getting right into the corners. A difficult area, this part. I have to sort of buff your cheek out. There we go. So there's a couple of nicks, one there. Oh, I'm on there. Missed that one. So even the experienced shavers nick themselves occasionally. Doesn't happen very often. I'm not like a bathroom blood donor, you know. There we go. That'll do it for this shave test. And this lovely little George Butler. Quite pleased with that, how it's turned out. Otherwise it would have been in the bin. But now it's got another lease of life. I'm quite pleased with that. So, thanks very much for watching. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll catch up with you next week with some more. I think I've got 2 more to do yet. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye.